getting set here for some action here in about 20 minutes or so with the Indiana High Little Indians taking on the undefeated Hampton Talbots. We talked with Indiana coach Brandon Overdorf just a little bit ago about this game and a little bit more, and let's hear from Coach Overdorf now. Our pregame show continues with Coach Overdorf, and Coach, I guess first let's start talking about last week. Big win for you guys, but what was the one thing maybe that you saw that you really were impressed by the kids with their performance?
Just our overall execution in all three phases of the game, especially defensively. I think that's as good as our D-backs have played since I've been here, so that was really nice to see. Really looked good on tape, and then we just got back to what we had been doing a little bit in our defense. So that was good, and then offensively we executed, got to the pitch phase of our option a few times, which we hadn't been able to do. So that made us a little more dynamic and opened some things up for us, and just overall execution and the will of our kids to find a way to win.
Are you looking to expand your offense at all as you get further in the season? You play some tough games like tonight here against Hampton. Is there any new wrinkles you're looking to add to that, or you look just basically continue to just work on execution?
Well, to be honest with you, we got a ton of plays. And a lot of them, there's 3 reads on the play, so there are 3 plays in one. So it's not necessarily adding anything, just getting better at what we're doing and getting better at reading things and getting to those second, third phases whenever they present themselves, and that's the reads we get. But you're always there's always things that are in the playbook that you practice, but never really get to in a game. So you never know when those things are going to show up.
Talk about this Hampton team tonight. Obviously, the record speaks for itself. They've got a good offense, run similar to you guys, but they throw the ball well. They run the ball, and their defense seems to force turnovers. So talk a little bit about what you see with them and how you guys are preparing for them.
Well, I think last year and this year when you watch them on tape, they're just really well coached.
Like so many
they're really solid.
Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver. And guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
There's a new firearms dealer in town. Aim First Firearms, LLC is now in Blairsville. Listen for more information on their grand opening coming up October 15th, 16th, and 17th. Stop by to see Corey and team and the all-new showroom full of pistols, rifles, ARs, ammunition, and accessories. Men or women from novice to professional, Aim First Firearms has everything you need for the range or home protection. And don't forget to take a chance on the claw machine. Aim First Firearms, LLC, Route 22 West in Blairsville, on Facebook or the web at aimfirstfirearmsllc.com.
I'm
all year. So it's going to take an extraordinary effort by Indiana tonight to slow down this Talbot offense.
So let's take a quick time out here in our ITT pregame show. When we come back, why don't we set the table and take a look at the starting lineups for both of these two teams, and we can check out what this Hampton team looks like, talk about what this Indiana team is doing, and then maybe a couple guys on that team that are nearing some records or at least getting their names in the record books. We can talk about that a little bit more as our ITT pregame show rolls on. Again, we are live from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, relationship banking, one customer at a time. We are here at Hampton High School. The ITT pregame show will continue with Indiana High Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for Judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
There's a new firearms dealer in town. Aim First Firearms LLC is now in Blairsville. Listen for more information on their grand opening coming up October 15th, 16th, and 17th. Stop by to see Corey and team and the all-new showroom full of pistols, rifles, ARs, ammunition, and accessories. Men or women from novice to professional, Aim First Firearms has everything you need for the range or home protection. And don't forget to take a chance on the claw machine. Aim First Firearms LLC, Route 22 West in Blairsville, on Facebook or the web at aimfirstfirearmsllc.com.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
To run their offense and get better each week. On the defensive side of the ball, for Indiana, you're going to have basically the same guys you've had, which is good as well. You got Alec Clark. They're twin brothers, so I always get them confused. But he'll be up front. Then you have Owen Clifford at a tackle. and you have Amari Brown at nose. And then at your backers, you have Isaac Nygren, who's leading the team in tackles, and Jake McCracken, who's leading the team in sacks at the outside linebacker. The other middle linebacker is Garrison Doherty. He's third in the team in tackles. And then you have Blake Hodak at the other outside linebacker. Blake has done a really good job of making big plays for the Little Indians this year. And he stepped in due to the injury to Rourke Jones week 1 and has done a phenomenal job. Your safeties are Fox Van Leer and Zach Harrington, and your corners are Devin Flint and Corbin Wilson. So Indiana's defense has been pretty intact. Now they got to do a job tonight and slow down this potent Hampton offense, and we'll talk about Hampton's offense real quick here. They've been rotating their quarterback, so we're not sure if it'll be the senior Matt DiMatteo, the coach's son, or number 9 Joey Meyer, who's a junior. Joey started the game last week and played most of the first half. Then at the running backs, Christian Liberto, he is rushed for over 700 yards this year. Very impressive back out of the backfield for them. In fact, he's got 739 yards and 11 touchdowns. The other running back is Brock Borgo. He's a junior, and he has 70 carries, 11 touchdowns, 709 yards. So they have a two-headed attack, very similar to Indiana, but you can't count out their quarterbacks because they both run the ball as well. Meyer has 325 yards. DiMatteo has 261 yards. As I said, they're averaging 350 yards a game. Up front, their front isn't all that impressive, Mark. It's really interesting when you look at the sizes of these kids. Their left tackle, Logan Rutledge, he's only 210 pounds. Their left guard, Logan Schwartz, he's 210 pounds. Their center is a senior, Cole Reiser, he's 175 pounds. At the other guard is Charlie, lineman. Then at tackle you have John Morris, he's 205 pounds, and they line up with a tight end, Michael Witherup, and he's 215 pounds. But what they're really good at, Mark, is pulling. Their guards are very athletic, and they get out and around, and basically whichever way the guard goes is how their offense is going to go. They do line up with one wide receiver. His name is Benny Hasselrig, 5'10", 160-pound sophomore. So, that's Hampton's offense. We have to slow them down, and Indiana's got to do a job on them tonight.
I've been impressed with the offensive line because that was a question mark coming into the season,
yes.
and Indiana has certainly done a nice job of running the football throughout the year, and the stats kind of speak for themselves there. But I think the offensive line being a question mark has now become one of their strengths. But really, I think tonight's going to come down to minimizing mistakes and what that Indiana defense is able to do against Hampton's offense. And I know we'll probably touch on some of that during the keys of the game, but that's, to me, some of the things we're going to have to keep an eye on.
Yeah, absolutely. If Indiana can minimize the mistakes, penalties, turnovers, those type of things, then this should be a very competitive ball game, Mark.
Better job last week at it. Although a couple times it got a little dicey in the second half. However, I thought that first half they played as close to a perfect half as you can see.
Yeah, and the one turnover they did have was the interception.
Yeah.
And ironically, Coach O told Devin he wanted to run the bootleg, but he wanted him to run the football and not throw the football. And I'm not sure what happened there or what he saw, but he must have thought he had something cooking, and unfortunately it went into the other team's hand and gave them a short field, which is the only way Highland scored last week, 2 short drives.
Yeah, and
a block punt and then the interception. So let's hope we don't have those mistakes tonight.
All right, well, we will come back and we'll conclude our ITT pregame show, and we're going to hear our Keys of the Game sponsored by Luther Ford Lincoln when we return. And again, if you're catching us on Facebook Live, on WDAU's Facebook page, you'll see the conclusion of the Hampton High School Band Salute to the Armed Forces, which has been very impressive. And we're going to come back and hear our Luther Ford Lincoln Keys to the Game. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
You have a vision for your home. Aron Lumber and Hardware can make it come true. They'll remove the burden from you, guiding you through the process from design to product selection and installation with expert advice and personalized attention. Distributing the finest name brand products available, like Colby windows and doors. They'll even come to your job site. Deal with the people who care about you.
Aron Lumber and Hardware, Luzerne Road, Homer City. Dedicated to quality, dedicated to you.
With bow season starting October 2nd, Nick's Bullseye Firearms is the place to find a full line of compound and crossbows from Matthews, Mission, and Bear. Nick's Bullseye Firearms also has a full-service bow tech on site with a 20-yard range to help sight your new bow in. Trade-ins welcome. And Nick's Bullseye Firearms has a full line of accessories like sights, quills, broadheads, quivers, and more. Stop in their new location today on Route 119 Homer City or online at nicksbullseyefirearms.com.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
This is the voice.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
called against them, which then puts Indiana in long situations. You got to avoid those with this offense. You want 3rd and 5 or less, and we know Coach Overdorf likes to go for it on 4th down. Indiana's going to need a perfect performance tonight, Mark, to come in here to play the number 1 team in their conference, who's 7-0, number 5 rated team in Quad A in WPIAL, and they're feeling really good about themselves. Hampton hasn't won their first 8 games, I think, in about 20 years, so they're really excited. They think they have something special. Indiana has to do a job. Now, as we look forward, right now Indiana sits in the 4th position for playoffs. You know, at 2-2 in the conference, they hold the tiebreaker against Highland and Plum. 4-3 overall. Greensburg-Salem sits at 2-2. Now tonight around the Greater Allegheny Conference, Greensburg-Salem's at Mars, Knock is at Plum, Armstrong plays Highlands. That Armstrong-Highlands game could be competitive. Next week, looking ahead a little bit, not to look too far, but you have another good matchup. Plum is at Armstrong. Highlands is at Greensburg-Salem. So, you know, it's right in front of the Little Indians if they're able to take care of business here these last 3 weeks. And probably if they can win one more game, they're probably going to get into a playoff spot.
Well, Little Indians can't look past tonight, and I'm sure Coach Overdorf is making sure they understand that. They have some momentum because they came off a win that a lot of people did not expect last week, and I think that should give this team the confidence that they need. And really, when you look at this team, there's one game that you can say probably should have lost, but other than that, for this season, every game that they've lost has been a winnable game, and maybe what you could say that they should have won most of those games. So this is an Indiana team that the record is somewhat deceiving. But again, when you're talking about a young offensive line, and the kids they've made some mistakes, and in a lot of those losses, it's been the penalties, the turnovers that have cost them, and those mistakes. They can't afford to make them tonight, because if they do, this game's going to be over quickly.
Yeah, Hampton will not. They will take advantage of mistakes. They've proven it all year. And as I said, they're playing with great confidence. Now Indiana has to match that confidence and hang tight in there. Because we all know in football, you're not always going to be up every week. So let's hope that Indiana can maybe catch Hampton here tonight.
That is going to conclude our Indiana Total Therapy pregame show. And again, we are live from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, relationship banking, one customer at a time. And our broadcast booth is high up here. We've got a long way down to the field. We're going to take a quick break and then come back with the opening kickoff of tonight's game. The Indiana High Little Indians against the Hampton Talbots. Opening kickoff is next. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 2nd.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Behind that, and I don't know if it was just a one game type of issue or what, but it's you normally don't see that unless there's an injury.
No, I was very surprised when I was watching the film, because the preceding section games, it was DiMatteo that was under center. And then last week it was Meyer that started. So it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be out there for Hampton.
So I'm trying to see if I don't have the full Hampton roster, but number 28 and number 9 are back deep for Hampton, and I'm trying. That's Jacob Prenick is the Joey Mayer, Jacob Prenick, and I believe Benny Hazerig. Boy, these names.
It's Hasselrig.
It's gonna be a little tricky there.
Yeah, we'll get it.
So we will make sure that we take care of that. But yeah, so 3 guys back deep for the Hampton Talbots, and we're going to get set for the opening kickoff. And the ball is going to be a squib kick that's going to bounce at about the 15-yard line. It's going to be picked up finally, and Indiana is going to have a chance to make a good tackle and bring the ball carrier down. I believe that was Hasselrig, who was brought down right near the 20-yard line. That ball took a nice Indiana bounce, and because of that, skipped right past the returner. And this is going to give Hampton some deep starting field position as they're going to place the nose of the football on the 20.
Yeah, Indiana did a real nice job of getting down the field and covering that kick.
So Hampton will start the football game off.
Looks like DiMattio's under center.
So DiMattio back under center, and the running back is Liberto. And he's going to start out and throw the football. A little wide receiver screen. Indiana is there. They wrap the receiver up. He's going to gain about 2 yards, maybe 3. But that was Hazerig who came out and made the catch. Wide receiver screen quickly. Not even a play action. Just went straight to him. They're going to say he gained 2.
And that was a good job by Corbin Wilson to come up and make that play. And you had Isaac Nygren in on that tackle as well.
DiMattio is back again, and he's going to give it to the running back this time in the wing, and he's going to have some wide open field as he crosses the 40-yard line, still on his feet at the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, 30. One man left to beat, and he's going to take it all the way into the house. That was Brock Borgo from the Hampton Talbots, just got the handoff on the wing, and that was one of those 3 plays that we talked to Coach Overdorf, said they run 3 plays. That's one of them, and just well blocked and a huge play for 78 yards as Borgo takes it to the house, and that's not how that Indiana defense wanted to get this game started.
No, that really isn't. But what they did was they did a great job of crashing the end, and then it was just student body left, and he had nothing but blockers out in front of him.
Extra point is good, so 7-0. Hampton takes the early lead. We'll come back with see what the Indiana High Little Indian offense can do. That'll be next here on Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network. Just one, please. Oh, boy.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
Every day, businesses open.
McFarland in motion. Here's Devin Flint, who's going to try to take it on the right side. Crosses the 15. Going to go take it all the way close to the 17-yard line, so he's going to pick up near 4 yards.
Yeah, that's just a good job. It's a quarterback follow that they've run all year.
And Devin just did a nice job of finding that little hole and getting positive yardage.
And for Devin, it's going to be important to, and the entire offense, to stay out of those 3rd and long situations. So they'll take 3 or 4 yards a pop. 2nd and 6 now from the 17, man in motion, and here is Flint. He's going to take it to the left side. This time, though, Indiana's swarmed in the backfield by Hampton. Hampton's defense right there as it looked like they were going to try to run that option. A little hesitation there, too, as Devin took it around the outside. However, I think it was just because they saw too many blue jerseys and yellow helmets.
Yeah, Jaden Resch, the middle linebacker, came up and made a good stop there.
So, Indiana, now we talked about staying out of these situations, and that 2-yard loss is going to force the Little Indians to face a 3rd and 8.
And this is a new formation for Indiana. They have 3 wide receivers.
And 1 lone setback, and the ball is going to be a swing pass out to Wilson, I believe, on the side, and he's going to be swarmed and tackled. And boy, Hampton's defense has been all over those last 2 plays, so anything on the outside nothing was there. In fact, it was just gang tackling by that Talbot's defense. They're going to say another 2-yard loss on the pass play, and 4th and 10, Indiana's going to be forced to punt it, and likely, in this spot of the field, they're going to give pretty good field position. Boy, that ball bounced, but a good job to catch the football and get the punt off. Indiana's defense is going to, or punt return team, punt team is going to be able to make a good tackle. However,
great field position.
They're taking over at about the 39-yard line. Indiana's 39.
That tackle was made by Anthony Kowchuk and Garrison Doherty on the coverage team. But now Indiana's defense has to come up with a stop here. They cannot afford to go down by 2 scores.
So on that touchdown run, did you take a look at the linebackers? Were they caught looking in the backfield a little bit, or were they just was it just a matter of great?
Hampton did a very good job of washing down the end and just sealing the entire left side of the line of scrimmage.
And here's going to be the give to the running back up the middle this time, and he's going to keep his legs driving forward, pick up about 8 yards, as Liberto is going to grab that good first down carry, and that's one of the other options that this team can run. Fake the handoff to the wingman, and Liberto right up the middle. Indiana just a step slower trying to get there to tackle him.
Arm tackles. They're trying to arm tackle, and they're guessing right now. So that's not a good sign for the Little Indians.
2nd and 2 from the 31-yard line. And the give is going to be again to Liberto up the middle. He's going to sidestep 1 tackle, fight his way forward to about the 25-yard line. And it's tricky because you're looking now at a situation where Indiana, you said they're guessing a little bit and maybe a little bit gun shy as well. They don't want to make a mistake, but in hesitating, they're making a mistake by hesitating.
Right. And again, as Coach Overdorf said, they don't do a lot of crazy exotic things. Follow the guards and you're going to know where they're going to go.
1st and 10 for the Talbots. Here's going to be the give, and this time it's going to be Borgo who's going to have the carry, but a good tackle that time by Indiana, and I believe that was Nygren.
Yeah, he did a good job there getting behind. He just comes, sees that they're pulling towards him, does a good job of getting upfield there, gets under the block, and makes a good tackle, but it's still a gain of 3.
Hasserlig is the lone receiver split to the left, same formation as they just ran. De Matteo in the backfield. 2nd down and 7 from the 21-yard line. Hampton leading 7-0 and looking to add on to that lead. Man in motion is Borgo, and it's going to be a fake, and the quarterback, De Matteo, is going to carry the football himself. Indiana's right there, though. Pretty good stop by the Little Indian defense at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Fox Van Leer, Isaac Nygren, and Garrison Doherty were all right there on the play. They read that pretty well.
Only about a yard.
Can bring up a 3rd and 6.
So big play here for this Little Indian defense early on, if anything, to get them some confidence.
Right.
After the first few plays of this football game. 7:04 in the first quarter with the Talbots leading 7-0. This time the receiver split to the right. Shotgun formation for De Matteo. 3rd and 6. Long count here He's going to give the football, fake the handoff, and roll out to the right-hand side. He's got a lot of running room across the 15, and will be knocked out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. Did fumble it out of bounds after a big stick that time for Indiana, but I believe that was Harrington who knocked him out of bounds. A lot of open ground. They had the receivers covered down the field, but nobody covered DeMatteo.
Yeah, he just had wide open running space. Zach Harrington came up from his safety spot and made that tackle.
So about a 13-yard gain, 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Here's going to be the give up the middle. Wide open spot that time for Christian Liberto as he's going to take it into the end zone for a Talbot's touchdown. Just good blocking up front, as we can see on our replay. Nice hole opened up by the guards. Good lead block as well by the running back, and that was pretty easy for the Hampton Talbots, and they are up 13-0 here with just under 7 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, this isn't the start Indiana wanted for sure.
Here's the extra point attempt. The ball is down. It is up and good, 14-0. Hampton with an early lead. We'll come back with the Hampton kickoff right after this. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM in the Trib Live Sports Network.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for Judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
That's Wilson. He's going to slip down, and again, boy, this team's in Indiana's head a little bit. There's a lot of hesitation right now by all three phases of the game with this Little Indians team. A little bit, I said gun shy early on, but
yeah,
you can tell it's in their heads a little bit right off the bat as Hampton comes out, scores in the second play of the game, and then it's not gotten any better from there.
Well, what Indiana needs to do right now is they need to get a couple first downs on offense and slow the momentum down. Do what they do on offense, move the football, and try to get some points on the board on this series.
That Hampton drive summary for that scoring drive at Rutherford Lincoln. 7 plays, 39 yards, 2 minutes, 36 seconds. Harrington with the carry up the middle on first down from the 20-yard line, and he's going to take it for a nice 5-yard gain. And again, the last series started out with a nice 4 or 5-yard gain by the Little Indians as well. Just the next 2 plays, that's going to be very important for this team.
Yeah, and I think Indiana, where they're going to have an opportunity here, is running between the tackles tonight, and at least establish that up front. If they can do that, then that'll open up the outside.
2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line. McFarland in motion. The give is again to Harrington up the middle, and he's going to keep his legs moving. Powell is going to get pushed forward. He's going to be just about a yard shy of the first down. It's a good 4-yard pickup by Zach. And this is the kind of situation you want to see this offense in. They don't have to get that 78-yard touchdown run, although that'd be nice. But
sure,
we'd like to see, as you just said, Pat, a couple first downs, get this field position shifted a little bit.
Yeah, and just calm everybody down. That's all. There's a lot of football game left to be played.
Was that a bench warning or a sideline warning, I should say? It looked like they told the sidelines to move back as the field, and they're telling both sidelines now to move back. So the flag was thrown. Told both sidelines to step backwards. They were getting a little too close to the field. 3rd and 1 from the 29-yard line. 5:36 left to go in the first. Hampton 14-0 lead. Receivers split left and right. Harrington up the middle. He's going to get the handoff, but he's going to be hit immediately. Yeah, he may have lost a half yard.
Yeah, I think he lost about a half a yard, and it's going to bring up a 4th and 2 now. And it looks like they just got penetration on that right side. Yeah, the linebacker, Jaden Resch, just shot a gap. And
they're going to go for it here, Pat. Flint under center. Man in motion. I don't know whether or not. I think that was going to be the freeze where they were going to try to draw the Talbots offside. Unfortunately, I think it was the left guard who jumped for Indiana, and that's going to probably make their decision to punt a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You got what you wanted. You're in 3rd and short, and then that makes it a 4th and 6.
Could have used a first down there, and that's what makes that possession very, very challenging. Good punt here, as the ball is going to be received near midfield. Indiana again. The punt team is doing a nice job of swarming there, but unfortunately, because of where Indiana is starting their drives and going 3 and out, even though that was a good punt and good coverage, Hampton's still going to take over at midfield.
Yeah, and that's right at the midfield stripe. So
4:44 left in the first. Hampton leading 14-0.
And Indiana really hasn't had an answer yet on defense. So.
Too much guessing right now, and like you said, they got to watch the guards. I think they're watching too much in the backfield, and here we go. Wide receiver split to the right, and here is going to be Borgo, I believe, with the carry. He's going to take it across the 50-yard line near the 45. About a 5-yard pickup for Brock Borgo. He was the one who opened the scoring with a 78-yard touchdown run.
Looks like they're going to line up and maybe go a little tempo now.
2nd and 5. Indiana, as they go for a long count, did not jump, but caught him moving a little bit. No penalty, though.
Yeah, Hampton rushed to the line like they were going to go fast, and then they slowed things down.
Mateo in the shotgun, going to give it up the middle. Good tackle, though, as Liberto goes down, and that is brought down quickly.
Jake McCracken did a very nice job there, just coming around from his linebacker spot. He beat the tackle, and made a nice stop.
Lost about a half yard there, so we're going to say this is 3rd and, let's say, a long 5 or a short 6. Here's De Matteo in the shotgun. Split to the left is Benny Hasserlig. And Liberto with a lone setback in the backfield. Drop it back to pass. De Matteo, he's going to throw it long. He's got the receiver, good coverage down the field, though, and that's going to be an incomplete pass. So we'll see what Hampton elects to do. I think they want to go for it here, but smartly, it looks like the coach is sending the punt team on. You're winning 14-0, and your defense is playing lights out so far. Don't blame them here to play the game of field position, but we're seeing the punt team for the first time.
Yeah, and that was a good coverage by Josiah Johnson. He's worked his way back into the lineup a little bit. He had missed a game here or there, but he's working his way back in. So that was a nice coverage by him on that play.
So 4th and 5 here.
Now you got to be smart, because I think De Matteo is also the...
And the ball snapped well over his head, and De Matteo is going to take the football. He is going to finally get the punt off, but he gets it off at his own 25-yard line. It is going to bounce. And really a net of about 12, 13 yards on that punt, because the ball snapped well over his head. He punted that ball about 20 yards further back than I think he wanted to.
Yeah, and it went so deep that he just could not get to it. He recovered it at the 24 and punted it from there.
Give him credit. Got a decent punt off given the circumstances. But Indiana's going to take over at the 36-yard line. Their best starting field position of the night on their 3 drives this evening. But 14-0, Little Indians need to put a drive together here. 2 receivers split right. Devin Flint looking to get this offense its first down of the game, 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line, and the give is going to be to Harrington up the middle, who, again, good first down run, and this has been a trend for Indiana. Their first down runs all 3 drives have been pretty good.
Yeah, if you'll take 4 yards. Now they just have to keep making positive yardage.
and not be predictable and allow those linebackers to really press.
2nd and 6 from the 40-yard line now. 2:40 left to go in the opening quarter. 14-0 Hampton. Here is Flint. McFarland in motion. Flint is going to hand it off again to Harrington. They're going to push the pile forward. Zach's going to pick up a couple of yards. So they'll set up a third down, and what looks to be about 4.
Yep, they're trying to just pound that in the middle. And Zach's done a nice job. Now that hopefully that will start to open up some of their other options on offense.
This Hampton defense has been very strong on third down so far in this game. I don't know if they've even given up a yard to Indiana on any of the first 2 third down opportunities. Here the Little Indians face a 3rd and 4. 2 receivers split left. Under center is Devin Flint. There's McFarland going in motion. He's going to get the pitch around the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of running room. He's going to pick up a first down. And McFarland is going to take him across midfield, down past the 45-yard line to, we'll see where they spot him at about the 44. So a good run by Liam.
Yeah, Indiana did a good job. They sealed the edge now. And that's what you want. Good blocking by the Indiana front. They got the edge, and Liam was able to make something happen. 14
yards on that gain, and they're now in Hampton territory for the first time. So not only did they get their first down, but they're also now in the Talbot's territory on the 44-yard line. See what this Little Indians offense can do now. Receivers again split to the left, same formation. This time that Flint is going to fake the handoff and take it up the middle for a couple of yards. And Devin... got maybe 3 yards there, so not a whole lot. It didn't look like there would be much there. However, Devin finding a little bit of running room. Actually got 3.5, close to 4 from where they spotted that, but we're going to give him, we'll count it 3. Say 2nd down and 7 now. 50 seconds left to go in the first quarter. This may be the last play. 2 receivers now split left this time. Devin continues under center. He's going to give the handoff to McFarland. McFarland, a nice cut inside. He's going to pick up a first down, take it across the 30-yard line down to about the 29.
Well, they really set that up well. They've been going pound up the middle, toss. Now they came back counter and gave the counter to Liam, and he got the edge and really did a nice job.
11-yard pickup there for Liam, and he made a nice cut inside to be able to break that and not just pick up a first down, but get a few extra yards. They're placing the ball on the 30. So we'll see. It looks like Indiana may have a chance for one more play here. 12 seconds left to go. They're driving now. And the give is going to be to Harrington up the middle. And Zach, a good run.
4.5.
That's going to do it for the first quarter. Boy, the Talbots struck first, but the Little Indians now are looking to drive, and we'll see if they can put one in here in the end zone and cut into this lead. It's 14-0 Hampton. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WD80, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
You have a vision for your home. Aron Lumber and Hardware can make it come true. They'll remove the burden from you, guiding you through the process from design to product selection and installation with expert advice and personalized attention. Distributing the finest name brand products available, like Colby windows and doors. They'll even come to your job site. Deal with the people who care about you.
Aron Lumber and Hardware, Luzerne Road, Homer City. Dedicated to quality, dedicated to you.
With bow season starting October 2nd, Nick's Bullseye Firearms is the place to find a full line of compound and crossbows from Matthews, Mission, and Bear. Nick's Bullseye Firearms also has a full-service bow tech on site with a 20-yard range to help sight your new bow in. Trade-ins welcome. And Nick's Bullseye Firearms has a full line of accessories like sights, quills, broadheads, quivers, and more. Stop in their new location today on Route 119 Homer City or online at nicksbullseyefirearms.com.
And what looked promising for Indiana, where they were looking like they might be able to cut the lead in half. Fumble leads to a touchdown, the third touchdown of the night for Hampton. Back after this on Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday Night Lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
Well, right off the bat, gave up a big touchdown run and just never have been able to recover from that.
And, you know, we knew coming in how good Hampton's offense was. And again, they're not flashy. They haven't done anything that Indiana hasn't seen on film. But boy, do they execute.
Block extremely well. Here is going to be the handoff up to the Actually, I think that was Flint who just kept the football, and he's might have lost a half yard. I think he is going to lose a half yard. It was disappointing, though. I mean, because despite all that, and despite what the defense did get a stop,
right,
drove the football all the way down inside the red zone, and looked like they were going to continue to move the football, and then just a fumble, and which
quarterback center exchange. Yeah, that's where the fumble occurred on the snap, and they work on that every day.
2nd and 11 now. Here's going to be the pitch to Corbin. It was like a little fake, and Wilson is doing his best to get out of trouble. He looked like he was going to be tackled in the backfield as Hampton's defense all over Corbin Wilson, but give him credit to pick up.
He got 4 on
about
that.
4 yards, and he looked like he might have lost 4 at first.
Yeah, that was. They tried misdirection there. Had Corbin coming back the other way and flipped it to him. And so now it's 3rd and 7.
Devin was running right, Corbin was going left, and just flipped it to him. So now we have a 3rd and 7 from the 23-yard line. I think they were able to get some movement
on the freeze play.
Got that defense being a little overzealous.
So that makes it a 3rd and 2, which is much more manageable. And you're going to look to I think you're either going to see Zach Harrington or Devin Flint keep the ball here.
So this is a big play, but we've had quite a few of those for the Indiana High Little Indians so far. 3rd and short, though, from the 28-yard line. Like to see this drive continue. And the ball is going to be kept by Flint this time as he fakes the handoff, and he's going to pick up
nice yardage.
About 5 yards.
Yeah.
On that carry.
It's out to the 3.
Devin Flint follows Harrington through the hole, gets the first down for Indiana.
Yeah, Zach Harrington did a good job of really clearing that hole, and Devin just followed right behind him.
21-0 Hampton, 6:39 and counting here in the first half.
There was a good down block by Adam Clark.
This time it's going to be handed to Harrington as he crosses the 40. I'm sorry, the 35. Don't get ahead of yourself, Mark.
Carson Beatty lost his helmet, so he's going to have to come out for one play. And who are they putting in? Connor Burdick, a senior. He'll come in for probably one play at tackle there. And
So 26, let me see, they're now at the 35-yard line. So 2nd down and 8 for the Little Indians from the 35. Reminder, you can hear our First Commonwealth quick stats. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. We'll try to give those to you here in a little bit. And the ball is going to be fumbled in the backfield. Wilson is going to fall on it, but just a bad exchange. And again, another unforced turnover. Indiana's lucky to not lose this one, but they now put themselves in a very tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, they were trying to get counteraction back, and Devin...
I don't know.
I don't know what happened there. It just didn't look like the mesh point was there, and
Corbin's arm may have been a little low, trying to receive the just never
didn't look right.
No,
the whole time.
So lost 5 yards. 3rd and 13 now, all the way from the 30, and this. Boy, that's a tough play because now, again, it makes it challenging and just another error by Indiana. Here comes Devin Flint rolling out to the left, to the right. He's going to fire it. He has an open receiver. That's Corbin Wilson. He's going to take it. Looks like he's going to get a 1st down.
Yeah.
Good job and very good patience by Devin that time. Who did not find any room to run whatsoever and was able to stop and deliver the football. And he had some pressure. He had a lot of guys coming at him.
And really just kind of flung it out there. I mean, it's not always pretty, but it was effective there, and Indiana will take it. Set up 1st and 10 on the 45.
Needed 13. He got 14, I believe, and that's was enough for the 1st down at the 45-yard line. 4:40 and counting here in the first half. The give is going to be a pitch to Corbin Wilson, who slides through one tackle, but still going to be caught in the backfield.
Middle linebacker Jaden Resch was there. He read it all the way and just did a good job of shooting there the line, and
he's going to lose a yard. Poor Corbin is he's been
taking some hits.
He's been running an awful lot to gain an awful little. Let's put it that way. He's just been running all over the place, but he's still been doing that just to try to, only in this case, only lose 1 yard. 2nd and 11. In motion again, this time back to pass is Flint. He's going to fake the pass and try to run it up the middle as nobody down the field and was trying to avoid that pressure. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And maybe even, they may even lose a yard there, so that'll actually come down as a sack. So Flint.
Indiana's now going the wrong way again.
Looked down the field and didn't have much time to look, though, because that pressure was coming upon him pretty quickly. So 3:30 and counting here in the first half, 21-0 Hampton. 3rd and 12 from the 43-yard line. Here is Wilson in motion. The fake pitch. Here is Devin Flint rolling out to the right. He's going to cut it up the field this time. Get near midfield, but he's going to be stopped, and he's going to fumble the football.
And Hampton recovered it.
And I believe it's the same as he fumbles at number 20 again. It was the Witherup was the same guy who recovered the fumble the last time for Hampton, and that time just a good hit by number 43.
43 came in and just really poked that ball out of there. That's Gabe Harris.
And Gabe Harris poked the ball loose. Another fumble for Indiana. And it is 21-0, but still 3:10 left to go. And Hampton has proven they haven't needed a whole lot of time to score. They're now on Indiana's 47-yard line. Pitch is going to be to the right. Borgo is going to have that football and take it across the 45-yard line. Pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's a new little wrinkle that they did. Just a toss there and got it out on the edge, and looked like Nygren and Garrison Doherty both combined for the tackle.
This Hampton team's not overly big in terms of size. Got some speed, but boy, they just execute so clean. Everything they do is very well executed. 2nd down and 5. Here's DeMatteo. Tight end's going to switch. Shift to the left, and the ball is going to be given. And nope, it's going to be kept. Yeah, it's going to be kept, and
it's gone.
Pass is it's going to be. What has happened there?
Well, that's what you call misdirection. They handed
so the handoff was to Borgo,
who then gave it back to.
Well, no, Borgo had the football. Yeah, Borgo had the football.
With it. Liberto had it and handed it. It was just like a reverse.
So Liberto had the football, handed it to Borgo, and then you have De Matteo, who is leading the way as the opening blocker. So that one went, and he was going to be Borgo again with the handoff. He's going to look to take it inside the 10, inside the 5. Boy, he fights hard. He's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. He's had himself a nice night here tonight. That's Brock Borgo. 10-yard touchdown. He carried all 3 of the plays on that drive.
The thing is, Indiana did a great job of having that block or defended, and then he just got through there and he drug 4 Indiana defenders into the end zone.
Well, we talked about Indiana's running backs and how Zach Carrington and Devin Flint can sometimes do that, but this guy, Brock Borgo, has been very impressive, and he's done that himself quite a bit tonight. Extra point now, up and good. Didn't take them long, but now it's 28-0. Hampton with the lead. Too many mistakes for this Indiana High Little Indians team when they really needed to come out and make none.
Yeah.
We'll be back with kickoff to the Indiana High Little Indians. We return. You're listening to AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work.
High kickoff going to be received at about the 8-yard line by Indiana, and I believe that's Devin Flint who's going to be back there, and he's going to take it all the way down to about the 47, 48-yard line. So Devin Flint,
very good return by Devin.
Back there getting the return and taking it an awful long way. And so Indiana's going to take over at the 47-yard line. So for a little bit of pride,
yeah,
a nice drive here. Considering they do get the football to start the second half, wouldn't be a terrible thing, but they have got to hang on to the football. They've had 3 fumbles and lost 2 of them so far, and both have led to scores. Here is going to be Corbin Wilson up the middle. Wide open field for Corbin. The 35-25. He's going to take it to the house. Indiana gets on the scoreboard with a nice run by Corbin Wilson for 53 yards.
Well, you know, Indiana needed that quick strike, and there it was. They just ran a counter. They've ran it a couple times successfully tonight. And, you know, self-inflicted wounds, Mark. We moved the football a little bit against Hampton, but we keep turning the ball over, and that's been a killer. But that's a great run by Corbin.
And the first time we've seen that much green in front of Indiana where they were able to...
Good job by tackle Carson Beatty. He's out front. He was all the way downfield and basically escorted him right into the end zone.
Here is the kick. It's going to be low. And again, the kicking woes continue for Indiana's extra point. But they do get on the football, on the scoreboard, 28-6. We're going to take a timeout and come right back. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for Judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 2nd.
Want to buy?
Yards in about 21 seconds. That was a big 53-yard run by Corbin Wilson. Extra point missed, 28-6. That's our Luther Ford Lincoln Drive summary. And Pat, I guess if there's one negative about that other than the missed extra point, that's that Hampton has 1 minute and 52 seconds left on the clock.
It looks like Indiana's going to line up maybe to kick an onside kick here.
And they do kick an onside kick, and it's going to be recovered by Hampton. Good bounce, just bounced right into the breadbasket of the front line of that Hampton's kick return team, and they're going to start the football or start this drive on their own 49-yard line.
Yeah, on those onside kicks, you're hoping it gets a big high hop, and it didn't. It just kind of skipped, and Hampton was able to just field it like a shortstop.
Or at least kind of hop in between the two players. That one bounced right towards the Talbot's returner the entire time. 49-yard line, 1 minute 51 left to go. Here is going to be the running back. Looks like a different runner this time, number 23, with the carry, Jaden Resch.
Yeah, Zach Harrington came up and made that tackle.
Still a good first down carry as he's going to get near that first down marker for a 9-yard pickup for Jaden Resch. Now they're in Indiana territory. 1:20 left to go in the half. Back to pass is De Matteo. He's got a receiver deep down the field. He's going to make the catch. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. He had Hasselrig.
It was a really nice ball, really nice route. Josiah on the coverage.
We only have to get 1 foot in. But
yeah, but I think his foot came down right on the boundary line.
We will see with this.
Catch, it's on the boundary line.
Did not have possession.
By the official.
That's the official was right there, and so that's an excellent call.
But it was a well-executed pass and catch.
So now 3rd and 1. Minute 14 left in the half. The give is going to be up the middle. Indiana comes in the backfield. Big stop by McCracken.
Jake McCracken. It looks like it's going to be short, Mark. They did not give him the line to gain.
So,
Indiana calls a timeout.
Oh no, Hampton's going to call the timeout. We're going to keep it here.
That timeout, wow.
With a 4th and 1, 1 minute left to go in the game, but they're going to rule that no gain on the play. I believe that was Liberto who carried the football. So the way this football game has played out so far is Hampton took the opening kickoff. It only took them 2 plays. 78-yard touchdown run, and their defense was really strong early on. Scored on their second possession of the game as well. It was 14-0. Then Indiana started driving, but fumbled the football, and Hampton was able to return the ball all the way down to the Indiana 17-yard line, and 4 plays later scored and made it 21-0. And Indiana's next drive again started moving the football, but fumbled it yet again. And again, 3 plays later, Hampton took it into the end zone for a score. Indiana just scored on their last drive with the Corbin Wilson 53-yard touchdown run, 28-6, and now Hampton facing a 4th down and 1 with a minute left to go in this half, and they're giving it to Liberto. He's going to fight his way forward. He is going to be hit, and oh boy, they're going to stop him.
No, he did not get it. I don't think they're giving it to him.
Oh, no. You know what? The officials stopped it, and the coaches were upset that they stopped it, and now the officials waving them forward.
Wow.
Almost like a makeup, because the coaches were upset that they blew the whistle when it looked like Liberto was still on his feet. And almost like because of that, they gave him the 1st down. That was interesting. Well, here's De Matteo dropping back to pass. He's going to little floater, running back screen that time to Jaden Resch, and he was hit hard. De Matteo was.
Yeah.
And Hampton going to call a timeout, but remind you can watch as you look here on the. On Facebook, if you go to the WDD Facebook page, you can click on a link that'll take you right to YouTube watching this game live and be able to see the replays, which is very helpful with a lot of this since we're so high up and so far away from the field. But good play that time.
Yep. It was a really nice design, and Indiana's got it. They cannot give up a score here. And that's Hampton's second timeout, I believe, so they have one left.
And so, after that play, here's De Matteo now. He's going to drop back to pass. This time it's a screen on the left-hand side.
And by JJ.
And it almost being able to tackle him in the backfield, but instead Hampton takes it into the end zone, and that's Witherup, the tight end. Had a couple fumble recoveries on the night tonight, and that time, a little tight end screen pass.
Yep, they have action going. Everybody's going to the right. He acts like he's blocking, just turns around, gets the ball. And it looks
has
like
a chance.
J.J. Johnson has a chance, and just then we're off to the races.
Got to come up and make that hit. And you called it early on. Too many arm tackles, or at least arm tackle attempts by the Little Indians, and that one cost another score as a tight end screen makes it 35-6. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout and come back with the ensuing kickoff. We're almost at halftime here, but the Hampton Talbots are leading 35-6 over the Indiana High Little Indians. Back after this.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Going to just try to keep the ball in Devon's hands, run up the middle, or taking the you're backed up 80, you got 75 yards to go. I know you don't want to wave the white flag, but
well, we'll see what they do here from the 25-yard line. And they're going to give the pitch to Wilson. He's going to cut it up the middle, look to find some running room as he's going to pick up a first down, but not much more than that, but still a nice run. Just he needed 75 with the time left on the clock.
Indiana going to use a timeout?
I don't know. And that was the same play that he scored on with the 53-yard touchdown run. And a flag on the play as well. So they're moving this forward.
Face mask on Hampton.
So that's another. So that helps out. So that moves him all the way to the 50, from the 25 to the 50, a 10-yard run, a 15-yard penalty. And here's Flint back to pass. He's going to fire the football, little hook and lateral play, and here comes Corbin Wilson. He's going to take it out of bounds. And hey, Indiana finding a little something here.
Yeah.
As the ball was caught. I believe it was that Kowchuk who caught it and then pitched it back.
18-yard gain and
6 seconds left. They may have time for one kind of heave into the end zone, maybe. But either way, nice 18-yard pickup for the Little Indians. Here's Flint back to pass. He is going to be hit though and dropped. And let's see if they called. Were able to get a timeout called, but Devon was sacked for a 1-yard loss, and it looked like Indiana just had enough time to call the timeout. had no time at all to throw that football.
No. Yeah, they brought Jaden Resch, and he's boy, we've called his name a lot. There was a nice article in the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette about him this week and how he's solidified the center of their defense, and he's proved it tonight, making several big plays.
And Indiana here, you'd like to see Devin maybe roll out left or right, try to buy himself a little bit more time as opposed to just dropping back a 3 or 5 step drop. Every time he's done that tonight, just has been under pressure pretty quickly.
Yeah, or, do you look to pop one of those counters again? They've had success on those. Maybe, get everybody going one way and have Corbin come back the other way. It's going to be interesting to see because, they don't have a whole lot of 33-yard plays in their playbook.
In 2 seconds. So 33 yards away, 2 seconds left to go. Here's Wilson in motion. They're going to fake the pitch to Corbin. Ball is going to be thrown, and Wilson is going to catch it on the run and takes it about the 20-yard line. He's going to be dropped at about the 19. So a nice pickup, but unfortunately the time is not on the Indiana High Little Indian side. 14 yards, but they're going to go into the locker room at halftime, trailing 35-6. Our Indiana Total Therapy halftime show is up next with the Indiana High Little Indians trailing. We're going to come back and take a look at what happened so far in this first half. Not a pretty first half for Indiana, and we'll take a look at the first Commonwealth quick stats, and also we'll send it out to the Trib Live halftime show. All that's coming up next. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
There's a new firearms dealer in town. Aim First Firearms LLC is now in Blairsville. Listen for more information on their grand opening coming up October 15th, 16th, and 17th. Stop by to see Corey and team and the all-new showroom full of pistols, rifles, ARs, ammunition, and accessories. Men or women from novice to professional, Aim First Firearms has everything you need for the range or home protection. And don't forget to take a chance on the claw machine. Aim First Firearms LLC, Route 22 West in Blairsville, on Facebook or the web at aimfirstfirearmsllc.com.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
Another touchdown for Hampton, made it 14-0. Indiana's offense then finally started moving the football, however, fumbled a snap, and Hampton was able to recover it, take it all the way down to the Indiana 17-yard line, and then just took 4 more plays from the 17-yard line for Borgo to get his second touchdown of the night. 21-0 was the score. Indiana then took the ensuing kickoff, started driving again, but fumbled it again, and this time Hampton recovered it And Brock Borgo took up 3 more plays all himself and scored his 3rd touchdown from 10 yards out of the first half. And Indiana then finally cut into the scoreboard, got themselves on the board with Corbin Wilson 53-yard touchdown run. Extra point was missed though, 28-6. The downfall there was that they left almost 2 minutes left on the clock for the Hampton Talbots, and they didn't even need that. They took only a minute and 30 seconds to go 6 plays and 51 yards, and this time a tight end screen pass went 30 yards for the score, 35-6. That is our halftime score. Very strong Hampton team as advertised here tonight, but too many mistakes by Indiana, which we'll talk about a little later here in the Indiana Total Therapy halftime show. So we are going to take a timeout, and then when we come back, we'll send it out to the Trib Live halftime show, and then come back afterwards and talk about the first half stats, the first Commonwealth quick stats, and some keys for the second half for Indiana. We'll see what they can do here as they get the football to start the second half. You are listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
I'm Shannon Lipniskis. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
School where the Talbots lead the Indiana High Little Indians 35-6 here at halftime, and we are here with our First Commonwealth Bank quick stats. Time to be first, member FDIC.
Yeah, total yards in the first half. Hampton had 239 total yards. Indiana had 164. Hampton had 196 yards on the ground. As we talked about in the pregame, Indiana was only giving up 120 per game, so to give up 196 in the first half, that's got to be pretty disappointing for the Little Indian defense. Indiana has 121 yards rushing, 43 yards passing. Devin Flint's 4 for 4 throwing the football. The one big glaring problem for Indiana, again, 2 lost fumbles, and that both of them led to points for Hampton. Indiana was driving and they had the ball in the red zone and fumbled the ball. And so that that's been a killer. Individually, Brock Borgo has 7 carries for 140 yards. Christian Liberto has 8 carries for 28 yards. For Hampton, Indiana, Corbin Wilson has 6 carries for 62 yards. Liam McFarland has 2 carries for 25. Zach Harrington has 7 carries for 21. And Devin Flynn has 10 carries but only 13 yards. He really hasn't been able to find any open space running the football. So on defense, Indiana, Zach Harrington has 4 tackles and Isaac Nygren has 4 tackles. So, we knew coming in Indiana had to play perfect. And they did not do that in that first half. Let's see what happens in the second half. 35-6 is our score at halftime. We'll come back and take a look at the keys in the second half. After this, Indiana High Little Indian football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities. Call today at 724-349-6700 to find out how we can help you become more successful.
Turn it, and here's Corbin Wilson catching the football at about the 8-yard line. He's going to be hit again and dropped immediately, and boy, the coverage by the kick team of the Talbots has been just as good as everything else on this team so far tonight. But Pat, any keys of the second half for Indiana?
Well, Indiana it's very important that they come out on this drive and are able to score. They need to get some points. They need to control the football and keep that potent Hampton offense off the field. And just try to chip away. Maybe force a turnover somewhere in the second half.
A victory, we're not saying that. You've got to find a way to do something to gain your confidence, get some pride. And
right. It really comes down, it's a matter of pride now. Is Indiana going to be able to rise to the challenge and meet Hampton in their intensity level?
And you got to build for next week, too. And here we go with 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. And the give is going to be, well, not a give, it's going to be a kept by Devin Flint. Going to get maybe 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, that really didn't look right. It looked like he wanted to give it.
Well, there were a couple of those tonight. And really, Indiana had fumbled 3 times. 2 of those they lost. But 2 of those fumbles were unforced. I mean, Hampton did not touch the football. They were not near them. So Indiana's just not really been in sync from the get-go here tonight. 2nd down and 8 from the 18. Indiana sending.
Indiana was missing a guy, so they ran on Evan Brocious late. They were missing a wing.
They're going to be out of time. They're going to have to call a timeout. So they do get the timeout off in time. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. You're listening to Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human.
Back, Flint, the ball carrier again, and again, nowhere to go with the football as he's trying to dance on the left side, and Hampton swarms to the ball and brings him down. Their defense has been solid tonight. Aside from one play, really, that 53-yard touchdown run by Corbin Wilson, who looks to be injured. He's not on the field right now. 3rd and 7 here for the Little Indians. Here's Flint back to pass. Fires it in the flat, and the ball is going to be thrown a little bit behind McFarland, so incomplete pass, and not a good start here for the second half, kind of the way the first half started.
Yeah, he had Liam McFarland out in the flat and just threw it just a little bit behind him, and Liam wasn't able to adjust to make that catch. If he makes that catch, he probably gets a first down.
Well, if he leads him a little bit there, he does get a first down. He still had a chance to make that catch, but it would have been tough. And the punt is shanked. Takes a little bit of an Indiana hop, but it's going to be out of bounds in Indiana territory. Just did not get a good leg on that ball. And the ball is going to be
46, 47, 47. And again, Hampton's going to start with great field position.
And they're a touchdown away from, I believe, is the 35-point mercy rule in the second half, correct?
Yes.
So they're just one touchdown away from that. And Little Indians hoping to score on that opening drive to maybe put that a little more out of reach. 10:15 left to go, and here is the ball carrier up the middle. That's Liberto, I believe. Yep. And so he's going to just get a couple of yards on first down.
Isaac Nygren's dinged up.
And this is what you don't want to see. I mean, you're already facing a loss in this game, and you got Corbin Wilson, who was banged up. We'll have to keep our eye and see if he comes back in this game, but you don't want to lose Isaac. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout while they take a look at him. Maybe it's just a cramp, but we'll come back, not speculate. We'll be back here at Hampton High School right after this.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
Down an 8 here for Hampton. Nygren looks just like cramp as he's trying to walk it off on the sideline, and the give is going to be a little bit of a reverse here as it's going to go to Hasserlig around the right side. He's going to be chased by Indiana. They're going to have him in the backfield.
Good job by Indiana staying home on that. You know, again, a lot of razzle-dazzle, and Indiana did a good job of just reading it and getting upfield and not letting it.
And when you're up by 35-6, why are you running this kind of play?
Oh, you're just trying to put it on film, really. I mean, that would be. And look, they're still competing. They got their starters on the field,
and I'm fine with that. The trick plays don't seem to be quite as necessary when you're winning this much.
No, you wouldn't.
Just my thought,
but you know, maybe they're trying to put something on film for their opponents down the road.
Either way, it did not work. It's going to be a 5-yard loss on the play here, and 3rd down and 13 from midfield. And here's going to be De Matteo. He's going to roll out to the left. He's going to pass the football, looking to fire down the field. He does have a receiver. It looked like he caught it right near the sideline. He's going to try to dance around and brought down. He's going to be short of the first. But, boy, he caught that one right on the sidelines. We'll see if we can get a replay. Why are they
stopping the clock? He didn't get the first down. Is there a flag? Maybe he stepped out of bounds.
And we'll see here as we look at the replay.
Conferring.
Good scramble. Not a lot of pressure there on De Matteo until the very end. McCracken comes in, and the ball is going to be caught. So he did make the catch, and I don't think he stepped out of bounds. So I don't know why they're stopping the.
It's a penalty. Indiana.
So either way, it was.
Well, wait a minute. Now they're backing Hampton up.
So it's about a 10-yard pickup on the reception, almost 11.
I'm not
but
sure.
The penalty is
that's what they called. But they'll give them 3rd down over again. So it's going to be 3rd and about 4.
Okay, so they called basically a 10-yard penalty. And Hampton's going to have 3rd and 3. So the 10-yard penalty gives the Talbots a better situation here, and here comes Borgo, who's going to have the football, get a first down as he crosses the 35. Boy, he's a hard runner. He just keeps the legs moving. Not an easy young man to bring down.
No.
As Indiana just, and he's the guy you cannot arm tackle, and Indiana's found that out in the first half after 140 yards of rushing for that young man. Another good run by Borgo, taking it down to the 32-yard line as Hampton.
Looks like Nygren's back in the game for the Little Indians, so that's a good sign.
Good news for Indiana. Some of the only good news they've had tonight. Here is 1st and 10. Pitch is going to be, I believe, to Liberto. He's going to be tackled in the backfield. He's going to try to stretch ahead as he crosses the 30-yard line.
Josiah Johnson came up from his cornerback position, just held that edge and made a tackle. It looks like a gain of 6, though.
So 7:40 left to go. Hampton is leading 35-6. They are driving here as well. 2nd down and 5 on the 26-yard line. Thank you for joining us tonight, whether you're online watching this on YouTube, and you can do that by going to the WPIAL Facebook page. Here's Liberto with the pitch. He's going to be tripped up. Nice open field tackle by Nygren, I believe, who good thing he is back out in the field, because if he doesn't make this tackle, Liberto's going to be running for a long time. Has some space and blockers out in front of him, and Nygren, as we look at that replay, good open field tackle. It's going to set up still a 3rd and short, but that was going to be an easy 1st down and then some if Isaac doesn't make that play. Instead, it was about a 2-yard pickup. This time the give is going to be to Brock Borgo again, as he's going to pick up the 1st down. He's still running. Borgo is going to get his 4th touchdown of the night, and I don't believe he was touched.
No. Nope, that was just... They just handed it to him on like the jet sweep. Jake got washed down.
And it's just tremendous blocking.
There's 4 Hampton players out in front of Borgo on that mag. They're just really doing whatever they want on offense.
Well, Indiana has at least slowed down the runs in between the tackles. It's that play with Borgo where they're going around the end, or when Borgo has had it from the wing, that they've just completely had no answer for him tonight as he scores his 4th touchdown, 42-6. Unfortunately, we're going to be in the mercy rule for the rest of this game. Let's take a quick time out here, and we'll come back with more 3rd quarter action as Indiana trails the Talbots.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for Judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. I've practiced law here in Indiana County for 21 years. My wife and I have raised our children here, and I've committed my law career to being an advocate for the most vulnerable in our community. As district attorney, I worked with various organizations to protect women, children, and older adults from abuse. As your judge, I will remember that it is justice for all. Please vote Doherty on November 2nd.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
You have a vision for your home.
Here's the kick. Going to be over the head of both returners. Boy, they have a nice kicking game, too. And this one's going to start at the 20.
Yeah, their kicking game is very solid. I mean, their whole team's solid.
They've been impressive.
Look, they didn't just accidentally become 7-0. You know, and when you look at their scores throughout the year, they've done this to a lot of teams. Indiana's not unique. We were just hoping coming in here that Indiana was going to be able to control the football, be able to hang on to it.
Yeah, their scores haven't squeaked by teams where they're just getting lucky here or there. They're decisive scores, aside from one really close game, I believe, against Armstrong.
Yeah, it looks like Corbin Wilson's back in the game as well.
Good news for Indiana. Here's Flint. He's going to drop back the pass, and he's going to hit the receiver out in the flat, and little out pattern that time for Corbin Wilson, who comes back into the game and gets right into the action. Just a little crossing pattern for the two receivers, and hits Wilson for an 8-yard pickup. Good to see Devin made some decent throws here tonight.
Yeah. I mean, they, again, you got to just try to finish, compete, and work hard. And there's a great run by Zach Harrington.
Harrington takes the football for about 11 yards as, we talked about what Borgo can do, and we've seen Zach do this quite a bit, and he did it right there as he just completely moves the pile and then was able to find a way to sneak through and get that
40-yard line, 41-yard line. So
again, go on the WPIAL Facebook page, click the link, and you can watch the remainder of this game and hear us as you're watching it. Wilson in motion. He's going to get the pitch on the left-hand side on a 1st and 10. He's going to find a little bit of running room, but boy, runs right into the defender there. Defender kind of held up the blocker, and that prevented Corbin from being able to get that edge. And instead, he's going to be dropped, but he gets 5 yards.
Yeah, it really looked like they had something lined up here. McFarland's there blocking, but the defender does a good job and gets off that block and makes the tackle.
That was Joey Mayer, I believe, who looked like he just stood up McFarland on the block. 2nd down and 5. Here is Devin Flint rolling out to the right. He's going to fire it down the field. Corbin Wilson's got the catch and the 1st down. And like you said, throwing motion doesn't always look pretty, but that time he made a nice throw and a good read as he found Wilson, and that put that ball right where it needed to be. A good throw by Devin Flint, taking it down to the 32.
Good protection up front gave him the time to make that throw, and Corbin just got behind the linebackers, and that's a productive play.
So all the way down to the 33-yard line is where they're going to put him. So a nice pick up there. And now Devin's going to fumble the football again. He's going to fall on it. But, boy, another fumble. When this, again, not unforced.
Yeah, he was definitely dropping back to pass, and it looked like it just hit off his thigh when he comes to throw it. It just
slipped out of his hands.
It slipped out of his hands as he was getting ready to throw that.
And he's going to fall on it. That's going to be a 7-yard loss. But 3rd time tonight that ball has been put on the ground without any Hampton player causing the fumble. And one of them was lost. The other 2, thankfully, Indiana was able to stay on top of. Here it goes, 2nd down and 17. The ball is going to be fired deep down the field on the passing play. Devin had to get rid of that quickly and just kind of threw it to where nobody really had a chance at it.
Yeah, there was nobody open. That was good coverage by Hampton, and you're right, he just had to get rid of that. The rush was in his face.
I think he's going to be better off with this pass rush that Hampton has put out there if he's going to throw the ball, to roll him out of the pocket a little bit and give him a chance to buy himself a little bit of time, because every time he has dropped back, it seems as if they are right on top of him.
Well, and at this point, Hampton knows Indiana's going to be throwing the football, so they can pin their ears back and just come. And Indiana's not a big pass blocking team.
3rd and 17. Here's going to be a fake pitch, play action pass that Devin is going to be hit there in the backfield. And again, your play action ain't going to work on 3rd and 17. No. The defense kind of knows you're probably going to throw it, and all they did was sit back there and wait for Devin to roll out of that fake pitch, and they were right there to swallow him up.
Yeah, so Indiana, what looked like a promising drive now, has lost about 10 yards in 2 plays.
3-yard loss there. And, it looks like they're going to go for it. I guess at this point it doesn't really matter. Might as well give it a shot, but this is 4th and 20. So,
yeah,
this is going to be a tough one. This is one where you may see kind of a screen or some kind of short pattern, since the defense is all back, and Devin Flint falls down.
He got stepped on, pulling out of the center, and he got his foot stepped on, and
it's been that kind of night for Indiana. And we see the replay here, and actually he tripped himself up. Yeah. He just kind of got his legs crossed underneath him, and I think I said it earlier, it's almost like this team is just completely in Indiana's head, where you're seeing so many of these unforced mistakes that just not able to really recover from it. And this is a tough one. Not just the score, but just the way it all has kind of transpired tonight. 42-6.
It looks like Hampton's put in some of their backups now. Joey Mayer is going to be at quarterback.
So, got to see one of the young men running the football, try to get a roster here to see. Was that number 20? I think that was 28, and I think we called his name earlier in the night.
Jacob Premick.
Yeah, Premick. So Mayer is the quarterback.
Blake Kodak on that tackle, gain of 1.
And 20 seconds on a moving clock here as we're in the mercy roll in the third quarter, 42-6. Hampton has the football on a 2nd and 9 from their own 47. Here's Primick with the pitch. He's going to try to run it, get the edge, get a couple of yards, but Indiana's there to stop him. Third quarter ends. 42-6 is our score. We'll be back with fourth quarter action when we return. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
I'm running for judge because my story is like so many of yours. Born and raised here, I worked my way through college and law school. As a prosecutor, I'm tough. If you deal drugs, you go to jail. If you're a violent criminal, you go to jail. If you prey on children or seniors, you go to jail. I'm running for judge because we need someone with experience in protecting our community. I'm Gina Force, and I'm asking for your vote. Paid for by Gina Force for Judge.
Hi, my name is Billy, and this is the bus that I take to school every day. It's a Smith bus. We have a really fun bus driver, and guess what? Smith Bus Company is hiring new drivers.
That's right, Billy. Smith Bus Company is hiring.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills,
6 for Hampton. Ball is on midfield. Hampton leads 42-6 here, and the ball is going to be kept by I believe that's Mayer, who's going to take it around the edge, and he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. He got the edge, and there was nobody there to stop him, and an easy run for Mayer as he takes it 50 yards in for the score. Well, not much to say at this point in time. It's just been that kind of night, and
he's got quicks.
He's very quick.
Coming back, Mark. There was a holding call.
Oh, and we were just watching the replay, and I was kind of looking, but I did not see anything. He's got a lot of speed. Actually, it looked like he's got more speed than De Matteo. Does.
He definitely is faster. I saw him make a play against Plum that it was a broken play that he should have never gotten anything, and he just beat the Plum defenders to the pylon for about a 12-yard touchdown last week. So he does have some quicks.
3rd and 16 now instead of 3rd and 6. And instead of a 50-yard touchdown, now it's 3rd and 16. Now he's going to try the other way on the right-hand side. He's going to get the edge here, and he's going to take it around the edge, the 35-yard line. He's got one man to beat, and a nice open field tackle by Corbin Wilson saves the touchdown, but it's still...
They're not moving the sticks. There must be a flag somewhere. I don't see it.
I don't see one either, but you're right. They have not moved the sticks yet, and everybody's walking back to the line of scrimmage, so another nice run. Well, maybe that's why he's able to get the edge so easily, is because somebody's getting held every play.
Boy, I'll tell you, it would have been nice to have a couple of those early, huh?
Wow.
Because I definitely,
if you're Hampton, I'd try the same play.
Absolutely.
Run it the other way.
Indiana has done nothing to show that they can solidify the edge there. And Mayer really has some quicks.
And they're stretching him out. I mean, they're forcing him all the way to the sidelines, but he just needs a little space. And both of those times, they gave him a little bit of an edge, and he got it. So 3rd and 26 now. Well, it was a 50-yard touchdown run on a 3rd and 6 play, and 2 plays later, it's now 3rd and 26. Clock's still running. Well, now it's stopped.
Play clock. It looks like Hampton took a timeout.
We'll take a timeout as well. 42-6, Hampton leads. 10:33 left to go in the game. 3rd and 26 when we return. You're listening to Indiana High, Little Indian Football. I am 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Patrick Doherty, candidate for judge of the Indiana County Court of Common Pleas. Experience matters. My 21 years of experience is unmatched. I had the honor to serve as Indiana County District Attorney for 8 years. I've also served clients in family law cases for more than 10 years here in Indiana County. When you vote for judge, make educated decisions and allow me to take my 21 years of experience and wisdom to the Court of Common Pleas. Vote Doherty November 2nd.
The Indiana County Technology Center Adult Education Program offers a variety of career pathways for adults. Whether you're looking for a new career or simply just learn new skills, ICTC's selection of diverse programs will help you achieve your goals. Our programs are tailored to fit your needs and offer industry-specific certification opportunities.
Back and start to run a play. We see another penalty on Hampton. Mayer looked like he was going to pick up about 16 yards. He needed 26. It looked like he got about 16, but that's coming back. And you wonder if Indiana wants to decline that, force them into a 4th and 10, but instead they push it back and play the game of field position. And third holding penalty in a row now makes it 3rd and 36. This started out on a 3rd down with a 50-yard touchdown run that was called back. So now the ball's all the way back to their own 20-yard line. 10 minutes on a rolling clock here. 3rd and 36, for Hampton. And this is Joey Mayer now at quarterback. He's going to roll to the left-hand side. This is the big play he scored on earlier, and then Mayer's going to sidestep a tackle. He's still on his feet. He's tripped up a little bit, and that little hesitation here allowed Indiana to be able to catch up to him. But, boy, he picked up the first down.
Mark.
And would you believe it? And groans on the sideline as yet the 4th.
Right there at the 30. They were holding Fox Van Leer.
And they threw him down. I mean, we have the luxury of the replays. It's just odd that they would have 4 in a row.
And, it's unfortunate because, the referee has to call that. I mean, it was blatant right there.
And it's taken away 4 extremely nice runs by this young man, Mayer.
I'd give it to him again.
And this one, though, is only going to so it's going to be a net gain of 6 yards on that, actually, because the hold happened downfield and some movement on the line. This is unbelievable. The 5th penalty in a row for Hampton. Where was this in the first half?
Coach,
if you're an Indiana fan.
Well, I think Coach DiMatteo is going to get a little frustrated. He's letting his young kids in the game, and to have 5 penalties in a row.
You don't see that too often.
No, you really don't. And,
you have holds that are occurring right in front of the official, and a false start.
And unfortunately, the clock is still running, and
yeah, it's not stopping on every one of these. It stops briefly because it's a mercy rule at this point in time. 42-6. 3rd and 35 from the 21-yard line. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be trying to round that corner, but driven out of bounds at about the 30. So, any flags? Anybody see anything? No?
No flags. So
that one counts?
4th down.
All right. Well, let's move on then. Finally, we get something other than 3rd down play. We've had 5, 6 3rd down plays in a row. That's been interesting. The game is going to be about, what was that?
About 7.
Was 3rd and 35, so I think they're going to give them about 7 yards. And they're going to punt the football away.
Yeah, I think if you're Hampton, you have to punt this ball away. I mean, you're up a lot.
Just don't hold. High snap, and he's going to have to fake it as there was and he is going to round the corner. Boy, this is shades of a couple of weeks ago, and he's going to pick up the first.
Unbelievable.
And so the ball was snapped high and allowed Indiana to get in as we're looking at the replay here. And the punter saw the defender and it was going to get blocked. And so instead he decided to tuck it away. And I believe that's DeMatteo, who's punted the football and instead rolled out to the left-hand side and is going to pick up the first down. And that was eerily similar to the play that we saw.
You know what? I'm not sure he got it. But they gave it to him, but
it was close. It was close,
Yeah,
but either way.
But Indiana has to get off the field there. That's just...
Yeah, and
this has been an ugly series of events.
And the football now is going to be tackled in the ball carrier, tackled in the backfield, and Indiana is going to make the stop. Seeing a couple of new numbers out there for the Little Indians.
Owen Clifford on that tackle. Loss of 1.
But still, a lot of that first defense is still out there for Indiana, and I think your second D, you want to throw them out when your first D is not able to get a stop right now.
Right.
So, but as I say that,
stop by Alec Clark.
And so a 1-yard loss and now a no gain. So as I said that, the defense is able to hold strong and force another 3rd down and 11. And I got to keep your eye on number 9 right now, Mayer. 3rd and 11 from the Indiana 45-yard line. 6 minutes left to go, and he's going to pitch this football. A little cut back, and Indiana's defense here is up to the challenge. So
Blake Hodak is there, and I think Corbin Wilson.
And 5 minutes and 40 seconds. The clock continues to run. A very quick-moving fourth quarter, as we would expect. It's going to be 4th and 13 here for Hampton, but they've done their damage already here tonight.
If I'm Indiana, I don't even rush this punt.
Nope.
I play safe. Don't let them do anything goofy. You want them to kick the ball.
That's what they did. Drop back, and it's going to take a little Indiana hop as well. It's going to roll backwards for the Little Indians, and they're going to get the football at about the 36-yard line. That's where they're going to place it down.
Yeah, about a 12-yard punt.
So that was
11-yard punt.
Was that an odd series or what for Hampton?
It has just been one of those nights, Mark. I mean, that was an ugly. I mean, for Indiana's defense, that was ugly. 50-yard run gets called back. 40-yard run gets called back. Then they get the first down on the botched punt. I mean, goodness gracious. You don't see this stuff.
Indiana's got some new faces in there, new numbers.
Trevor Smith is now in at quarterback.
And he's going to hand the football off. Up the middle for a good gain. About 4 or 5 yards.
Yeah, it looks like Garrison Doherty's in at fullback.
And that was Garrison who carried the football. Didn't give him 4 yards. Again, the second play from scrimmage. Hampton took it 78 yards for a touchdown. Really never looked back.
No.
It's been downhill for the Little Indians since. 2nd down and 6 from the 40-yard line. Here's Doherty in motion. He's going to get the pitch. He's going to look to get that edge and is trying to break free of one defender and is going to get across the 40. But
that was actually Evan Brocious on the carry. He came from the wings.
Oh, okay.
And they ran a toss to Evan Brocious.
I gotcha. We're too far away, and maybe I'm getting old. I couldn't see it down there. So, Evan now, I thought he gained a yard on that. They're going to say 3rd and 6, but we will see what happens here. Doherty in the backfield, and actually it's going to be
Smith
kept it, keeping the football, and he's going to try to roll left, but tackled in the backfield. And this is the Hampton second-string defense, but they're showing to be just as tough as that first-string defense for the Talbots. And Indiana is going to punt this one away. So 1 yard loss on that play by Smith, the quarterback keeper, and 2:40, clock continues to roll. Indiana's going to punt this one away, and the Little Indians are going to go into the next couple of games with needing a must-win, at least in one of those two. Ball is going to be bobbled, but downed by Indiana at about the 42. So you put this one out of your mind, I guess, as quickly as you can, and I think if you're anybody on that Indiana sideline, that's exactly what you want to do and act like this thing never happened.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not even sure I'd watch this film.
What can you really gain from watching it? Because it just seemed like it was a comedy of errors in some ways.
Right from the beginning, Indiana look, as I said earlier, Hampton is not 7-0, going to be 8-0 by accident. They've done this to almost every team they've played, and it's really it's unfortunate because I think Indiana, coming off that Highlands game, had some momentum and felt pretty good about where they were as a football team.
Timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick timeout as well. Come back after this, wrap this game up after we're done. Minute 52 left to go. Hampton leading 42-6. Back after this.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
Every day, businesses open with a determination to make this day better than yesterday. Families work to create a better life. Communities come together to provide better opportunities. At First Commonwealth, we're proud to be part of this journey to a better tomorrow, to provide resources that help businesses succeed, to inspire families to save for a brighter financial future, to help support our communities and keep them strong, and be better together every day.
Hampton has the football, but he's a hit, and the ball is going to pop loose. Indiana, Isaac Nygren going to come up with the fumble for the Little Indians defense, and Indiana is going to take over here at the 38-yard line.
Yep, Indiana's, that was good to get a force. They're still playing hard. Indiana has played hard this entire game. It just
hasn't really worked out here. 28 for the, that's Johnson, J.J. Johnson with the carry around the right end. Going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards. I said comedy of errors earlier. It wasn't necessarily like that. It just seemed as if after that 78-yard touchdown run, they were playing hard, but it was almost like the team was in their head. They just didn't have the same level of focus, and they were hesitating with everything that they've done, and it just led to mistake after mistake after mistake.
Yep.
Some of those were just missing a block or missing an assignment or things like that. Some of those were fumbling the football. And it just, sometimes you get in those games where there's nothing you can do right. And this is one of those games for Indiana, and I'm with you, Pat. I almost don't even watch the film after this.
That was a nice first down, or run to pick up a first down by Trevor Smith, the sophomore quarterback.
And here's Doherty with the carry as he's going to hand it up the middle. Garrison keeping his legs moving as he takes it down to about the 12-yard line. Nice carry there, and that may be the final play here of this game. We'll see if they try to get up to the line to run one more. I don't think they're going to have time to get it off, though. 2 seconds left. One. Nope. 42-6 is our final. The Indiana High Little Indians fall to the Hampton Talbots. Up next, we have our First Commonwealth Bank post-game show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. We're going to have a game recap, look at the First Commonwealth quick steps. We'll hope to hear from Coach Brandon Overdorf, anxious to hear his thoughts, and maybe we don't want to hear his thoughts on this game, but Indiana falling to Hampton 42-6 here tonight from Hampton High School. First Commonwealth post-game show is next at AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM and the Trib Live Sports Network.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lutniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk.
This one went down as Indiana falls to Hampton. Hampton received the opening kickoff, and it only took them 2 plays. The second play from scrimmage, 78-yard touchdown run by Brock Brock Borgo, making sure I got the name right, but Brock took it 78 yards. We'd call his name an awful lot here in this game tonight. Extra point was good, 7-0. That Hampton defense awfully good all night long, and especially early on as they stopped Indiana. And the second series for Hampton, they took it 7 plays and 39 yards, and this time it was Liberto who had 7 yards in for the touchdown, 14-0. Indiana started moving the football but fumbled it. The ball was recovered and taken all the way down to the Indiana 17-yard line. Then 4 plays later, Borgo took it in yet again for his second touchdown of the first half. Indiana then started driving yet again, but fumbled yet again, and this time Hampton took over and took him only 3 plays, all on the ground by Brock Borgo. He carried it 47 yards total in that entire series and scored his 3rd touchdown of the half. That was 28-0. Indiana did get on the scoreboard late in the first half as Corbin Wilson took it 53 yards for a score on a 1-play drive, and the extra point was missed. 28-6 was the score, but unfortunately they gave Hampton over almost 2 minutes left to go in the half, and they only needed 1 minute and 30 seconds to take it 6 plays and 51 yards. And Borgo, this time it was De Matteo who threw a tight end screen for 30 yards, and the touchdown score. 35-6 was our score at the half. The second half did not start any better as Indiana was forced for a 3-and-out. And then the first series of the second half for Hampton, Borgo took it 25 yards for his 4th score on the night, 42-6 42-6 was the score, and that's how it ended here tonight. It was a mercy rule from that point on, and 42-6 was our final score. You're listening to the First Commonwealth Bank post-game show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first. We're going to take a timeout, see if we can track down Coach Oberdorf and take a look at the First Commonwealth quick stats as well. All that and more coming up next. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football, AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
Your grandmother's fine china, those trendy sneakers, your collection of hand-carved duck decoys. Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense. Oh, now you do your job.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
This is the voice of the Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, with some exciting news. I'd like to invite you to join me and IUP football coach Paul Tortorella every Monday night at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn for Hawk Talk with the coach. Hawk Talk will be on the air from 6 to 7 p.m. every Monday on U92.5 and video streamed as well. But the real key will be for IUP fans to stop by to meet the coach, staff, and team members, maybe even grab a beverage or dinner. Join us every Monday from 6 to 7 p.m. at CH Fields in the Hilton Garden Inn, Wayne Avenue in Indiana for Hawk Talk. This is the voice of the IUP Crimson Hawks, Jack Benedict, inviting you to follow the Hawks home and away on U92.5 FM and at U92Radio.com. Start your Saturday game day with another Indiana County tradition, the Luther Ford High School Coaches Corner Show, every Saturday morning on WDAD AM 1450, 100.3 FM, and on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Since 1969, Luther Ford's High School Coaches Corner, every Saturday from 8 to 10 on WDAD.
Post-game show, and it doesn't look as if Coach Oberdorf is going to make it up here. So Pat Doherty is going down to try to talk to Coach Oberdorf. You will be able to hear that interview tomorrow morning on Luther Ford's Coach's Corner. So be able to tune in tomorrow morning and make sure to hear the coach's thoughts on this game. And I guess you don't blame him. 42-6 loss in this game, and a game that really nothing went right for Indiana. Taking a look at the First Commonwealth Bank quick stats. Devin Flint, the one positive I thought, 6 of 8 throwing the football for 72 yards, so was able to move the ball in the air a little bit, and that was nice for Devin tonight. Leading rusher for the Little Indians was Corbin Wilson, 7 carries for 67 yards. Harrington at 8 carries, 34 yards. McFarland 2 for 25, and Devin 13 carries for only 9 yards. Wilson was the leading receiver, 5 receptions for 54 yards. Leading tackler was Isaac Nygren with 6 tackles. On the night, 159 total rushing yards, 72 passing yards, 231 total for Indiana, 2 lost fumbles as well. For Hampton, leading rusher was Brock Borger, 9 carries, 173 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the night. They rushed for 269 yards, threw for 43, and had 312 yards of total offense. So that number is not indicative of the way this game went and how dominant that Hampton was in this football game tonight. But those were our first Commonwealth Bank quick stats. We're going to come back with our Gooden Associates players of the game and wrap this one up from Hampton High School. Indiana falling to Hampton 42-6. You're listening to Indiana High Little Indian Football on AM 1450 WDAD, 100.3 FM, and the Trib Live Sports Network.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
I'm State Senator Joe Pittman, wishing all our student athletes and their families every success on the gridiron. Friday night lights are always exciting, and I recognize how important it is for our students to be involved in activities, whether it be in athletics or the performing arts. These have been challenging times, and I salute not only all of our students, but also all who guide them, on and off the gridiron. And I wish all of our hometown teams the best of luck this season.
I'm Shannon Lipniskus. Hutton Blues Insurance of Indiana is proud to support high school football.
I'm Jay Blues. You can't beat football season, and when it comes to your insurance needs, you won't beat the service we provide at Hutton Blues Insurance.
Our family business has served Indiana and the surrounding counties for more than 3 decades.
Once you do business with Hutton Blues Insurance, we'll make you a customer for life.
So best of luck, area teams, from your friends at Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
It's high school football time, and that means time to stop by Luxembourg's Jewelers and lay away great gifts for the holidays. Luxembourg's offers a huge selection of diamonds and gems mounted in your favorite ring, pendant, or earrings. Score big with great giftware selections like keychains or pens, custom plaques and trophies for that special award. Team up with Luxembourg's Jewelers for that perfect gift and lay away today. Luxembourg's in the Indiana Mall, downtown, or on the web at luxembourgs.com. Luxembourg's Jewelers, we are Indiana's Jewelers.
Want to buy a new or pre-owned vehicle? Want to sell your current vehicle? At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Check out the great Luther Ford inventory and drive off today, or order the exact vehicle you want. Have a trade? Luther Ford will give you a check for your vehicle's high trade-in value. If you want to just sell your current vehicle, Luther Ford can pay you thousands over KBB. At Luther Ford, you can do it all. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense. Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
with Indiana losing to Hampton 42-6. Our Gooden Associates player of the game, we're going to give it to Corbin Wilson, who had 7 carries for 67 yards, including a 53-yard touchdown run. Isaac Nygren had 6 tackles on the night, leading tackler for the Little Indians, and also had a fumble recovery. So, unfortunately, not a ton of candidates tonight, just because that's kind of how the game went. But the good news is Indiana has a chance to bounce back. They fall to 4-4, unfortunately 2-3 in the conference. But next week's an important game for Indiana, and the next couple of weeks are. They're going to have to get at least one win to have any chance of making the playoffs. So we'll see what happens. But be sure to tune in, and tune in to Luther Ford Coach's Corner tomorrow morning here on WDAD for all the scores, game recaps, and you can hear a little bit more about this one, including the interview with Coach Brandon Overdorf. So that is going to wrap it up from here. We are live from Hampton High School, and again, thank you to Pat Doherty, who is down on the field trying to interview Coach Brandon Overdorf for tomorrow morning's Luther Ford Coach's Corner. Also, thank you to Luke Sell back at the studio. We appreciate all the hard work that he has done here tonight, and excellent job, Luke. So thank you very much. And from Hampton High School, I am Mark Hilliard saying good night, everybody. Okay.